Yeah, I want to go over some of these earlier predictions. I did this actually at the beginning of the year, 2013. I did this in early January 2013, right, basically right after New Year's Day, practically. And I just want to relay this again because I forgot where I got these predictions from. But let me put it this way: I thought they were pretty good, and actually, you know what? Looks like it's playing out. So I'm just going to go over them really quick here. Uh, Massive. This is early predictions. Now see how they're playing out so far. Now since it's June 8th, 2013. Here it's about almost 6 months later, a little over 5 months. Massive deflation at some point in 2013. It will be like 1929 all over again. Cash will be king. You know what? That looks like that's playing out. Cap and trade will pass in the next 4 years. So sometime maybe during the Obama administration, because he got it inaugurated in 2013 for the second term. Companies will be fined for pollution and energy prices will go way up. Actually, these were predictions for the Obama administration. So cap and trade will pass. That's what he's predicting. Bullets will be taxed, which will be so expensive that guns will be nearly obsolete. Now, you can see what's going on with the DHS. Now, maybe the tax isn't going to pass, but guess what? It looks like the policy for bringing up the cost of ammunition is somewhat working. China will take over as the #1 economy. That's not hard to believe. They're catching up like crazy. In 2015, Barack Obama will be more hated than George W. Bush. Actually, it looks like that's going on already with Benghazi's one deal. The IRS thing with targeting certain people is another. That killing of that American with the drone was another. And now the spying on Americans through tech people and like actually even the big major media that was on the side of Obama is now giving him scathing reviews. Commercial real estate bubble will burst. That looks like that's very much accurate. That will happen. And you can see there's signs of the bubbles or maybe already bursting. Who knows? The college debt bubble will burst. That's pretty obvious. And it looks like it's going to happen here because nobody's going to be able to pay that. People will be so indebted they'll become indentured servants. 401ks will lose 40 to 60% by the end of 2014. So I'm reviewing this. This was the predictions that were put out in early 2013. Actually, I put this out actually, I think it was in early January of 2013. I was just going through some notes and stuff, and I says, wow, this looks pretty interesting because it looks like it's playing out like to the T. Unemployment will be between 13% and 16% by the end of 2016. So it's, that looks like there's going to be failed policies with the Federal Reserve. And I guess, maybe after the deflation in 2013, we're going to see massive inflation because I guess the only policy they could pursue is to print more money, do more QE. President Obama will give the UN same power over the American citizens as the United States. In other words, by the end of his term. He's going to give UN power over American citizens by the end of his term. Now, that's following the policies of the elite. So, for all you religious people out there, the Lord is coming, and you can see here's our two indentured servants serving the Lord, which is Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson is going to come riding in and save the world, the planet, and worship the Lord. The Lord is Harley Davidson, Harley Davidson, Harley Davidson. I have to remember Harley Davidson will come to save us, and servants to the Lord are here right now. So looks like these predictions are accurate. So anything you want to look back in the Lord, when the Lord is coming, the Lord is coming. Harley Davidson. Remember that. But it looks like going back, these are accurate predictions. Very much accurate predictions. Looking back, it's pretty amazing how much this actually nailed it pretty well. And so let's just assume the rest of the trend is in place because the powers that be are pulling the strings, right? But we have the Lord. The Lord is Harley Davidson. Remember that. And these are servants to the Lord, paying homage to the Lord. The Lord is the Lord. The Lord is God. Harley Davidson.